It's the Happy Half Hour with special guest Justin Walter. He's a travel host who roams the globe and is friends with two of our previous guests on this show, Steve Bramucci and King of Phillips, who we worked with on Uproxx's 2020 Hot List. And he doesn't drink, but I do. So we're really going to explore that. He offered, but there's so many calories in booze that I'd feel bad for potentially ruining his abs, which are plentiful. But for the next half hour, let's you and I try not to think about how much better shape he is than us as we virtually traveled the world to get a glimpse of the places he's been right now on the Happy Half Hour. Welcome to the Happy Half Hour.
Justin.
Okay, so
what an intro.
That is the intro. You're such a star around the office already because Sophie's editing the videos and like multiple people are like, can I meet him when he gets in here? Is he busy? Is he going to be super busy on the show?
I'm here and I'm single.
There you go. I would like to say this is the least newsy show on the network, but I'd also already have to issue a correction.
Yes.
It's not that he doesn't drink.
I do drink.
It's that you're like...
I did dry and like sober January, and then I'm continuing it through February.
How was that?
It was good. It was a good way for me to kind of restart the year. At the end of last year, I spent 2 months basically traveling, drinking, partying. So I had to start over, and doing no booze and working out and getting back in the gym has been really great.
Did it start off hard and go easier?
No,
was it like
it didn't. It was easy. Yeah,
it was easy.
It was easy. I think I don't have an addictive personality when it comes to kind of drinking or anything, and knock on wood.
Yeah.
So I don't miss it either. It's weird. The thing that makes it hard is friends going out socially. Always, it's going to bars, going on dates. Let's grab a drink. So it's not like let's go get coffee or tea or whatever it is. So it hasn't been hard, and I feel really good. I feel healthy, and I am sorry that I'm not drinking on today's episode.
No.
I actually run flip cup events and beer Olympic events and a lot of events, a Halloween pub crawl, a lot of drinking related events in Los Angeles. So it's not that I don't drink.
No, that's good. What we have here is Dr. Pepper, because one of the things that you did, you went to a town in Texas that we're going to talk about for the hot list.
Yes.
And Dr. Pepper was invented in Texas by a pharmacist who was like, let's try prune juice. So we're drinking that.
This is going to make you upset. I don't drink pop either.
You don't drink this?
That's just in general. What I do with booze, I do.
With this? All right.
But I'll drink it.
You don't have to finish it. No one really pays attention. Sometimes people are like, you don't finish it. I'll have a little sip.
It's pretty good.
God, I love Dr. Pepper. If you want, we have these little things that I bought.
Gosh.
These are Rock and Rye. I think we should.
I have never heard of these.
These are terrible.
Okay.
I imagine
this is alcohol.
There's a place called Beverage Warehouse in Los Angeles that write like buy where you leave the building.
It doesn't even open.
No, yeah. Here. Take this one. Here, you take that one, and I think this is the old Pop Top.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh wow. Yeah, this can't be good for you. These are Rock and Rye. Smells.
There's booze. This would break my. We'll see. This would break my dry February.
Leave it out.
It's gonna be my temptation for the show.
Right. If at some point you need a drink to cleanse your palate from whatever we're talking about, we'll do that.
All right.
But I want to get into it. We have some travel-related questions for you for our icebreakers.
Awesome.
Before we get to this, I do want to say I went through your Instagram.
Yeah.
You travel all over the world.
I love it. I'm addicted to travel. It's my #1 passion. It's my longest term relationship. And I can't
built
get enough
into
of it.
travel is variety.
Yeah, it is. And it's honestly like on Valentine's Day, I'm like, thank you, travel, for being my Valentine.
That's awesome. You went to Bali.
I
and
did.
You did this thing like Bali reality versus Instagram versus reality. Here are some photos of you in Bali. Good God.
It's gorgeous.
So what is the difference in Bali versus reality?
Yeah, so those are kind of spots that are popular spots in Bali. One is Mount Batur outside of Ubud. One was T-Rex at Nusa Penida. There's so many picture-perfect spots in Bali for Instagram, and there were the most amount of tourists and people taking photos for the gram that I've ever seen anywhere in the world.
You actually posted, and we'll just put it up as B-roll, what it's like, because that's the big question. Like, what's behind you?
It was insane. So I did a post, Instagram versus reality, because I wanted to show people that you can see all these photos, but what you don't see are the lines of people waiting to take the same exact photo as if it's an amusement park. There's photos in Bali where people are in the nests or the swings. And the swings, for example, there's like swing parks that people go to. They'll pay to get in, they'll pay for a photographer, pay to rent dresses, and then wait in line for their photo for that perfect Bali swing photo.
Oh my
It's
God.
insane. And it was actually, as a traveler, I've never experienced anything like Bali in terms of that. Been all over the world, but this was next level of people doing it for the gram,
Yeah.
people being obnoxious, and kind of disappointing. I was disappointed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's great to know that it will never get worse than what you just saw.
I mean, it's beautiful. All those locations are gorgeous, but they come with other stuff.
Gotcha. I have a whole bunch of random questions about travel. Just
Okay.
reach in there
All right,
and
just
get
take
one.
one.
They're all winners.
Okay, here we go. What country has the best food? Italy.
Italy.
Yes, I'm
That's-
Italian, and going to Italy, it was just every meal I ate, and I've only been to Cinque Terre, I have to do the rest of Italy.
Oh, wow.
But every meal I ate was absolutely delicious.
That's fantastic. What was the best thing you ate in Italy?
Pastas, just homemade pastas.
Just pastas.
Yeah.
Love it. All right,
was
let's
great.
get some
All
more
right,
in there
just rapid
there's
fire.
as I was writing these questions, I'm like, I do
Okay, here
want
we
to know
go.
all the answers.
Who has the best public transportation system in the world? Well, I haven't been to Japan, where I hear it's amazing.
It's pretty great there.
I would say, from where I've been, Europe, just Europe in general.
The trains and
yeah,
everything.
the trains and going. I did a 6-week backpacking trip throughout Europe, a solo trip 2 summers ago, and that was the first time I'd really done Europe like that. And I was just amazed at how amazing the train systems were in the public transportation.
Awesome. This is a question in here. How do you make a living out of this stuff?
Yeah.
Like, how do you make it happen?
Yeah, so I started my blog about 5 years ago, but before that, I was traveling just as a passion, taking photos, taking videos for the love and fun of it. So then when I had all those archives of photos and videos, and I started doing it for a blog after about a year of blogging, then I started getting opportunities where brands and tours and boards were approaching me to work with them. Then I work with some, influencer marketing agencies and other kind of PR agencies where I work with brands and tours and boards where they send me to locations and places like Uprocks,
Yeah.
Orbits, and different outlets that pay writers and bloggers to do that stuff.
You love it?
It's great. I love it.
So where can people find your personal stuff?
I have a personal travel blog, Around the World with Justin.com, and then I have a travel series, Around the World in 80 Seconds.com. So it's just, those are kind of my 2 main spots, and then Instagram, ATW Justin.
Awesome.